Hello, all. I hope you've had a great day. I've had a great day. It's been interesting, but great. I went and met my girlfriend for dinner. It was her birthday, and so it was. I always enjoy our conversations. They do get passionate. First of all, we're both Scorpios. We're very passionate people, and especially when we go down the political arena. But I always love it because we always find our way back to a happy median. And I enjoy the conversations. I enjoy the healthy debates. I enjoy being able to talk to people about certain things. I know when it comes to things that I say, because I don't have facts, it's really hard to prove, right? And so a lot of it's just hearsay. And I get that. I completely get that. I know, and I get it, but like I told her, I said it's really hard to land on facts in a world that manipulates documents, right? Or has the ability to delete things from phones and devices and censor and, do all these things. It's really hard to land on those facts. And so there's a lot that came to me today, and I'm going to be honest with you. I am going to start saying names. Her and I talked about it. It's been something that came to me in my dreams. It's so funny that it came up in conversation, but it came to me in my dreams 2 days ago in reference to start saying names because I watch Candace and she's just putting it all out there, and truth is truth, and lies need cover-ups. And it's just one of those things. If you want to sue me, sue me. If you want to slap me with a defamation of character, slap me with a defamation of character. Give me my day in court. Give me my day in court so I can throw some subpoenas at your butts. And so it's like one of those things. That's kind of where I'm at in my walk. And so just a little fun nugget for you for the future to come, because I've been working on my timeline. And it's been really hard for me working on that bad boy, because it's like peeling back the onion layers and recognizing truly how far I have been through, what I have been through. A lie is only inserted for a cover-up. Literally. People lie to cover things up. That's the only reason why people lie. You have no other reason to lie unless you're trying to cover something up. And I have absolutely nothing to cover up. Nothing. Wide open. Wide open. If you don't tell lies on someone, then that someone wouldn't have to call you out. That came to me earlier today. It's like people get mad at you for calling them out, but they're lying on you. So it's like, don't call people out or don't say lies about people and they won't have to call you out. It's simple math, and we've messed it up. Just being not good people, being buttheads, being grumpy, being egotistical people. We mess it up because we just can't seem to get it figured out to not tell lies on people or try to cover up our dirty deeds. It's like, and then we get mad when they start catching up to you. Well, you took the actions, you made the choices. Did you ever wonder why people think they have the right to tell you how you are and where you're supposed to walk, where and how you're supposed to walk through your story, life, and testimony path? Have you? Have you ever wondered why we live in a world where we have so many people that have adopted the right to tell you how you should walk through your path, how you should act, what you should think, how you should operate? It came to me earlier. I'm like, really? I've followed so many tarot card readers and stuff like that, and I've started unfollowing a lot of them, to be honest with you, because I get tired of it now. I'm so exhausted of people telling me about my life or the future of my life or how I need to be, how I need to operate, how I need to respond in order to elevate. It's like, yes, in order to elevate, you have to go within, right? But you don't take the approach of always telling people what they aren't doing or what they need to do, because everybody's walk, everybody's path is different. I believe that you share your story, you share your testimony in reference to your path and your walk. And when people hear your story and they hear your testimony, they then can take away nuggets that resonate with them as to things that can help them get through their story and their path and whatever hardships they may be going through, in reference to obstacles and illusion, drug addictions, whatever. And so that's why I pour out different things that I do, different things that come to me. But if you ever feel like you're going through different things and you feel like you're less than because you hold other people at different pedestals, don't do that. You're right where you're supposed to be at the moment you're supposed to be. You just might be late to the party, but it doesn't mean you won't make it to the party. You just have to adopt that and recognize that. And we have to quit comparing ourselves to people. Why are there strategies if there isn't any hidden agendas? That was on the news this morning. Strategies. They were talking about strategies from the right to the left, the middle, all this stuff, right? It's like, why do we have to have strategies? Why do we have to have strategies? Well, I'll tell you why we have to have strategies, because everybody has a hidden agenda. Because generally speaking, you wouldn't need to have a strategy if you didn't have a hidden agenda. You really wouldn't. It's pretty wide open space. Either you're moving with good intentions, you're being true and you're being authentic, and you want to help people evolve. You're not out here trying to rake people. You're not out here just looking out for yourself. You're not out here, doing the most. You're not walking with hidden agendas, and you don't need strategies. You really don't. And agree to disagree. I know a lot of people adopt different thinkings, and I get that. But for me, I don't have strategies. I have zero strategies because I don't move with hidden agendas at all. I equate strategy to hidden agendas at this point. After everything that I've seen in the business front and how these people operate, it's like, oh, another strategy. Okay, that would be a hidden agenda. What you got behind that, And it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Why do we have to pick a side? What if we agree on things on both sides? I know that. I don't pick a side anymore. I used to be, but I don't. I'm so disappointed in Trump and his administration. That's what I told my girlfriend at dinner. I'm so disappointed. I could actually cry in different ways because I really thought he was going to be different. I really did. And I'm just really, really disappointed. I'm very hurt. And I know a lot of Americans feel that same way. And he does not care at all. He's like, Great Gatsby, here we come. Let's go. If we live in a world with gaslighters and manipulators, why wouldn't it be important to learn how they operate? So often enough, I see in the algorithms and in the Christian community and the motivational speaker community and whatever communities and whatever content creators is people pouring out content and talking about manipulators and narcissists and gaslighters and all this stuff, but they're not pouring out different things in reference to learning how they operate. Because I feel like once you learn how they operate, you get to know your opponent, you then can recognize to where you know when to pull back. You need to remove them from your energy immediately, if not sooner, or you need to learn how to maneuver around them, because we live in a world filled with narcissistic people, with manipulative people, people with hidden agendas. There's almost more of them than us. So it's really important to get to know how they operate, so you can learn how to operate at a higher vibration than them without allowing them to take you to a negative headspace, because that's exactly what they're going to try to do. They are. And so, but I hope this video resonated. This is my last video for tonight. But yeah, I am going to start releasing names, and I'm going to start releasing my timeline, and it's going to come with dates. It's going to come with names, and it's going to come with a whole kit and caboodle, the whole kit and caboodle, and it's one of those things. You got a problem with it? Take me to court. Take me to court. I want my day in court. I'm going to get it, dang it. And so the names will be coming. They will. My boss, I know I say his name a lot. I'll be rolling that out. So be prepared. Be prepared, baby. Yes, I will. B. Edwards. Ben Edwards would be his name. There's one nugget for you. There you go. I said it. And it felt really good too. It did. It did. So, if you don't think I will, I just did.